Welcome back to Let's Play Rome Total War, episode 78th in the House of Brutii campaign. And we are now on the home stretch. We only need 10 more provinces in order to win the game and cement Rome's place in history. We will have created an unstoppable Roman Empire and I will be Imperator of most of the world. Anyway, what are we doing today? What is the plan today? Well, what happened yesterday? Let's start with that. We managed to capture Aquincum from the Brutii, and they have now relinquished the territory to me. They have one small force here, led by Captain Secundus, just lurking in the countryside. So I will deal with that very soon, probably in the next turn. I'm going to take a turn just to quickly retrain my men, and then the most likely place I'm going to go is I might try and launch an attack on Campus Lazygus, but there is heavy Brutii activity in the Loviska area, which kind of frustrates that plan. But I have Mr. Julius here, who is marching around. Now I can do one of two things with him. I can either send him to Besalora and start hammering down on the Brutii heartlands of their economy, or I could actually send him to Porylicium and Campus Lazygus and take out these two militaristic territories. But I am going to take out Besalora though, because it's close to the heart of the Brutii, and I need to start really pushing into Greece now, because the Brutii are now finally completely and totally sick of me blockading all their ports, and they've started sending naval fleets to try and stop me, and unfortunately it's working because I only sent really token weak fleets to him. So I'm going to try and just wrangle up all my lost naval fleets, for I think only two of them live to tell the tale. I do have one near Byzantium, which I'm just going to keep there for the minute. So I'm going to wrangle these guys up, and I'm going to send them to Kydonia to be retrained next turn, but the Egyptians have unhelpfully put their fleet in the way. So hopefully they move over in the next turn. We are trying to talk to the Egyptians, by the way, but it looks like they're losing ground to the Armenians, so it's pretty hard to find an Egyptian to talk to right now. But we'll get to Kydonia next turn and retrain, and I also will be sending over my fresh army to attack Sparta, so that's always a nice little bonus for us to have. So let's just quickly jump to our diplomat while we're here. So Mr. Diplomat, who is just passing Hatra, which has been lost by the Egyptians and has been given to the Armenians now. So it looks like they're pushing back against Egyptian expansionism, which is, I guess, an interesting situation there, because Armenia was originally... I don't think Armenia was a very strong state in the past. Like, had a lot of... Normally had its shit kicked in by the Seleucids or something like that. I don't know. We are not playing the Armenian campaign here. But let's talk to Nectanebo Philopiata, man with overly long name. He's a local Egyptian general. There's also another one, I think, next to him, but I'll just talk to one who has a higher command stars. So, Mr. Egyptian, greetings from the noble and magnificent Pharaoh. What proposal do you wish to lay I don't not lay before your emperor. I offer you an alliance, and yeah, I'll just give you an alliance and my map information so you can look at how amazing I am. And I will offer you in return, I would like updated map information from you, but I'm going to give you money as well. If you become my ally and take out the Scipii in Africa, Mr. Egyptian, I am going to give you the generous sum of 10,000 denarii. Now, you can't say no to this. The Egyptians well, not the Egyptians didn't turn me down. I hope you don't turn me down, dude. The Armenians turned down this lucrative offer, so now I'm giving it to you. What say you, Egypt? Yes! Did it! It cost me 10,000 denarii, but I am a friend of the Egyptians now. Good, and I have their map information. All I really know is they did lose Hatra, and they've also lost Syria to rebels, which is always a pain in the ass, but good. The Egyptians are on my side. This is what I want now. Now I have two allies on my side. If we just quickly bring up my diplomacy panel. So with Egypt on my side, it does mean enemies of Egypt will be enemies of mine now, which means I am now probably going to have to attack Pontus at some point just to keep them in sweet, and Armenia, but then again Armenia's too far away. I might attack Pontus, I don't know, it's too far away for me to be bothered with. But hopefully this means the Egyptians will, with a generous donation I've given them, they might start attacking the Scipii. And if they could start wiping out these nice big armies here, it would give me a perfect opportunity to start attacking Africa. Right, other things we need to do today. Path blocked. My diplomat had a blocked path, but we don't care about that anymore. Right. Where are we at with our invasion of Sicily? Admiral Decimus will be arriving in 2 turns' time, so let's get him just plonked up over here. And the other one will be arriving this turn actually, but I don't want to land both my forces, well I do want to land both my forces at once. I don't want to land them at separate times, that's what I meant to say. So I'm going to have him wait here near. It's a great big volcano we just have hanging around here, which is obviously not going to kill us. There's also another volcano here, by the way. So where are we at now with everyone? Julianus, Julius, you're going to keep moving to Bisalora, because that's actually the territory I want you to take, because taking Bisalora is going to help us out a great big deal. But for some reason you're not very good at moving around, so you just keep moving around there. There is a Brutii army near Segestica, but it's too weak for me to be bothered with right now. Aquincum, we're rebuilding the garrison and also strengthening the area, so that's alright for us. Vicus Marcomanni, on the other hand, Vicus Goth is rioted, by the way. I don't like that. Oh, they've demolished some stuff out there. I can't train any infantry. Right, train some peasants to keep the peace. It's a really, really shit tactic, but we're going to have to just train a few peasants to keep the peace. But right, Mr. Galerius Ammonius, you have a job today, don't you? You are going to tap Captain Cornelius and get him out of Vicus Marcomanni and kick them out and keep them out. Then we can have you and your friend move towards Loviska. Now, please don't try and lose too many men in this battle, because it's... Oh, they're going to run away again, right? They don't want to fight me. But he didn't quite back into Julianus Alanius, so well. Right, you... We can take him out this turn, that's what I want though. We'll take him out and then we can march on Loviska, and then that increases the strength of our eastern front against the Brutii. Let's get him taken out now, please. Here we go then. Captain Cornelius has brought 290 men to this engagement. I have 754. Strength ratio is 10-3 in my favour. I have 4 command stars, he has none. Enemy army consists of some legionary cohorts, some principes, and a few praetorians, but overall it's a mix of pre-Marian and post-Marian units. All of which have very depleted numbers though, so they're not going to stand up very well. More than likely the Brutii will have a very messy front line for me to attack. So this should be a very, very simple attack for me. Most of my army is early legionary cohorts, so yes, the Praetorians might give us a bit of trouble, but I outnumber them, so I can easily wear out their stamina and wear out their morale by taking out all their mates.
Before night comes again, this battle will be over. Whether the day goes well or ill is in our hands. The gods will favor those who help themselves, so take up your arms and prepare! Those overly proud Romans over there are the Brutii. They think they are our equals, our enemies. I think they are dead men. They have been led here by strutting fools and blustering morons. Now they will pay the price. We outnumber them by a large margin, but this may drive them to foolhardy defiance. Be careful! They will undoubtedly skulk in the woods and hope to ambush some of us. Many times I have faced this enemy, and many times I have beaten them. Today, when we win, this victory will be yours as much as mine. When I set my heart on an attack, I do so knowing that I will win, that my men will win, that victory is within reach. All we need to do is stretch out and grasp the foe firmly by the throat. I want to see blood. I want to bathe in their blood. I want to bathe in their blood for a week. Now, kill them all!
Alright, are we strangling or bleeding? Can you make your mind up over how we're going to kill the enemy today? Because you just rattled out like 3 separate speeches at once there, Mr. General. Anyway, we do have a rather simple battlefield. There are a few forests which the Brutii can try and hide in, but there ain't really enough for them to try and hide their entire army, and so it's most likely the Brutii will just be stood on the field ready to receive my forces. But I do have basically one great big front line of legionary cohorts here, or at least early legionary cohorts to be correct. So I basically have this going on here. So just for now, I'm just going to group them all up in one great big group, because the Brutii are just going to be a great big clusterfuck, so I'm probably just going to command each unit individually. So, oh dear, I left one out actually. Right, all of you, we're going to group up like so. So basically, we're going to have you all fire at will, so it's going to be a very, very simple thing. We're just going to bring our front line forward, and then we've got that. I also have my Archer Auxilia in the back. I only have one Auxilia unit. I should have balanced this army out a bit better actually. But Archer Auxilia will just be here, and they'll be doing their general kill shot, and then I have my general, he'll be at the back. Auxiliaries, you're going to take 5 because there isn't really any enemy cavalry for us to worry about today. So you're just going to stand there and just, you can take 5, because I have more than enough men to easily win this battle here, because I have the power of numbers. Anyway, let's start the battle and just get this one over and done with. So let's just start bringing up our great big massive massive front line towards the enemy. So they're all here just deployed and ready to go. Their army's so tiny compared to mine, isn't it? Oh well. Let's just bring our army up here, get our pillums out, and you know what to do. Archers, let's start peppering them with some fire shots as well. Yes, this will probably cause the Brutii to charge directly into me, but I have a great big massive line which should, well, it'll easily absorb their charge. So we'll start bringing our missiles forward. Let's try and have you target some units. You target the Praetorians, you target the Legionaries, you target the Earlies, and you target the Principes. We'll go for their middle line. That'll be a nice soft one for us to go for. But then again, actually, one of you target the Velites, because they would be a nice easy target for us to go for as well. Brutii are going to move around a little bit. I think they already know what I'm up to. Like somehow know which units I've ordered attacks against. Generals start moving you up around the flank, though. It looks like the Brutii are going to try and send some of their weaker units in first, or they're going to send their legionaries in first. No, they're going to try and create a stronger front line, right? All units concentrate fire on the front line. Then let's give them what they want. Front line attack, please. One of you goes for the Velites as well. They're going to try and pull out maybe because they're going to get shot at now, or they're actually going to try and do a full hardy charge forward. That's fair enough by me. All the units then, I want you to focus on the Praetorians. You guys are about to get charged by some silly Brutii legionaries. So you three, you take them out, please. You lot just keep up the status quo. You're going to have to make up the front line now. So you lot go for those early legionary cohorts who are going to try and join the party. Fair enough. And you lot are going to be the new front line. But I think we all know what you're going to be targeting. Go for the legionary cohort, please. General. Alright, you're on the legionary cohort. Archers, let's give you a new target now that we've got the front line engaged. I want you to now start targeting the enemy Velites. I want you to go for those, please. No firing, by the way, without prior approval from me now. Yeah, we're already pushing the Brutii lines back. Right, you guys are going to have to focus on the general because he's going to try and pull off a charge into your flank. Actually, they're cavalry auxiliary. Right, leave a cavalry auxiliary alone for now. General, you chase them down and deal with them. They don't have that much ammo, so they won't be harassing us for very long, so don't worry about them. And the enemy general is already out here.
General with fear. Now he flees the field like a coward.
Looks like my massive numbers have basically scared the enemy to death now. General, where are we at with you? You are nowhere near the cavalry auxiliary. Let's try and get you in there because they're just going to fly around being a general pain in the neck. So let's try and get rid of them now once you're done engaging all of those guys. Come on, pull out. Good one, general. Good one. Good. Right, you get yourselves into that cavalry auxiliary and deal with them while my men just basically completely and totally wipe the Brutii off the face of them that because, yeah. They've barely fought us really, so on the upside, my losses are going to be minimal, which is going to make taking Aquincum an absolute trivial matter because I have easily enough men to support this conquest now. You getting those cavalry auxiliary, they're going to keep trying to ride away, so they are going to try and wear me out, but whatever. Fair enough, cavalry auxiliary, you don't want to fight. General, turn around and get in the back of the enemy. Fair enough, we'll just flank them, we'll kill them. But what we do have now is just a great big stream of retreating Brutii. General
is running away.
Bloody hell, General.
The enemy army is in flight.
Running in there thinking you could be all brave and just have another go at the battle, and then you just instantly ran out as soon as you realised, yeah, I have like 700 men and you have nothing apart from a load of disorganised routing ninnies. Alright, let's just take them all out then. Let's just clean up here. Operation clean up those stupid Brutii who thought they could attack Vicus Marcomanni, and then we realised they couldn't attack Vicus Marcomanni because they're absolutely and completely and totally pathetic. Come on, just wipe them all out. Brutii are trying to help out with, well, not the Brutii, sorry, my guys are trying to help out with their pillums, and it's also starting to rain somehow. There's barely a cloud in the sky, and it's bloody raining, and it's like sunset as well, with a nice big red Germanian sun. Strange territory, this area, isn't it? It's like living on an alien planet in a way. You guys turn around. I want you to deal with those auxiliary coming towards you. Don't bother chasing the guys who are just going to get away from you, so you guys go for those guys. You are doing a good job now, General. You're just mopping up the last few units, so just keep mopping up. Act like a lawnmower. Be the lawnmower. Become the lawnmower. Be the bullets. Right, you guys are doing all that. We just have a nice clean up operation. Maybe I should have brought that Roman cavalry along after all, but then again, their numbers were far too depleted for me to be bothered bringing them along. They wouldn't have been very useful to me, unfortunately. Oh well, you live, you learn. Always, well, not really this time. I think I made the right decision not bringing that Roman cavalry. I don't think I needed them. General's doing a good enough job of wiping out all these men, actually. This army will probably just retreat all the way back to all the way back to Loviska, so I will deal with them when we reach Loviska, and they will be a very, very pathetic and easy garrison to take out, because I will definitely get that siege laid up very, very soon. But I want to have this army initiate the siege, because it will be probably the one most likely to be attacked by Lucacera or anyone else in the local area. And speaking of Lucacera, isn't it time we had another go at assassinating him this turn? I think it is. Right, you quickly just jump over here and kill these guys. We've pretty much got the Brutii wiped out now, so I don't think there's enough of them to even exist on the campaign map anymore. So nice one, guys. You did a good job.
This is a heroic victory, worthy of Roman arms.
Nice one, lads. We tempted the Brutii into making a stupid move, and they took it once more. They are very easily baited, these idiots, aren't they? Captain Cornelius brought 290 men to this battle, and he leaves with 21. He may have taken 67 of my men, but overall, I had a very good time, and I have 685 men remaining, so you know what? We had a very, very strong battle here. Strong performance from the general especially. Everyone else did their part, really, and one of the Arch Auxiliary gained a bit of experience. So overall, good battle. Just another day at killing the Brutii off, and against danger, it appears to be prepared, said Aesop. Yeah, I guess he's right. But that's another Brutii army biting the dust there nicely. So, Spy, while we're here, Mr. Spy, Cornelius Manilius, I want you to make your way to Loviska, and I want you to prepare yourself for doing some subterfuge. Now, Manius Lanius is still hanging around Loviska. I don't know what he's up to yet, but while we're here, Lucacera, I do have a job for you. You are going to be wiping out, well, I don't have a job for Lucacera, of course. My job for Lucacera is I would like it if he died. So I think my assassin will try and arrange that, for I doubt it'll be successful, because he's very, very aware he's trying to be killed, but I'll just have to keep having whacks at it. Come on, we'll just keep following around and clubbing him to death. Yes! Lucacera's gone! At last. I'm happy about that. I am very, very happy about that. Good. Right, Lucacera is out of the game. We don't have to worry about him. Captain Quintus is now commanding his forces, or at least what's left of his forces. He does still have a bit of an army left from basically whatever I didn't kill at Levartham. But I'll have to deal with that later. For now, I will need to focus on other issues, like dealing with other armies nearby. Right.
Imperator.
Guys, you want to start... Oh, no, I actually gave him an order to attack the enemy army, but no. We're not attacking him just yet. You make your way to Loviska. I'll have reinforcements join you shortly. Anything else we want to do? Vicus Goffy, why are you always so annoyed? Well, we are already dealing with that, so we're alright on that front. Let's just quickly jump south. We're currently training our new fleet at Kydonia, so we're going to be ready with that very, very soon. Meanwhile, at Apollonia, yes, for Brutii, I have actually sent a task force to deal with me. So, he's actually fucked, actually. So, you know what? I'm going to disband this army, and yeah. I know it's a waste of money, like, training him and then disbanding him immediately, but yeah, that I was just a very... It was because of Brutii I were nearby. I didn't want to end up getting caught in a shitty battle. And I don't want to get caught in a battle I can't win, so I'm just going to disband them, basically. But I'm going to have my spy infiltrate Fairmont now, so we can start planning an attack on Fairmont, because that's what I would like to do. So you just keep making your way south, and I'll see what information we have on Captain Marcellus, actually. But for now, you just get into Fairmont, and we'll see what's going on. Right, the garrison at Fairmont is incredibly weak. There's just a legionary cohort and some principes, and I think my guy just gained another bit of subterfuge, so that's what I like. Captain Marcellus, by the way, a few legionaries, a ballista, and some velites, so I think I could easily take this out. So Vibus Plautus, you are going to take all the legionary cohorts. We're going to keep the earlies left, but actually no, we'll take the earlies as well, so I'll just keep the auxilia here. Yes, I might get attacked, but if we do, I can always send an army here, and I'll attack Salona to quickly cause a Brutii to retreat. You will take out Captain Marcellus, and then you will attack Fairmont. Hopefully my spy will open the gates for you to make this a very easy matter. I do have my assassin on the way, by the way. He's being trained this turn. So, oh, we can attack him this turn. Good, right, get rid of him now. Or are you going to retreat? He's going to retreat to Fairmont. Alright, I can take him out in a siege. I have plenty of men. Oh, no, you're not going to retreat. Alright. Take him out on the field then. You never know. We might even get the Fairmont garrison out to play. I'd like that. Let's make this town nice and weak now, eh? Nice and weak. Yep, the Firmon garrison has come out to play, so Captain Decimus is bringing in his very pathetic army, and Captain Marcellus has his not very good army. So strength ratio is 5-3 in my favour. I have 382 men, they have about 230 something men. So we should be in a good position to win this battle, so let's just get rid of this now. And we can open the way for an attack on Firmon. And that's another Brutii port out of commission, more Brutii trade knocked out, another Brutii stronghold knocked out, less training, less money. Basically, we can ruin the Brutii.
The omens have been better, but I dismiss those priestly naysayers. They are holy men, not warriors, and a warrior makes his own fate. Do not fear our enemies today. The Brutii are Romans. And they are just men, not gods. They can be killed. They have been brought to the battlefield by muling infants instead of leaders. I have fought these men many times, and even now they must be praying to their false gods for mercy. They will have little enough of it from me. So, let your battle cry be, victory! Victory and glory to Rome!
Victory and glory to Rome indeed, my friend. Right, let's get ready to deal with this battle, because we're now in the Greek mountains, which are very mountainous, and there's a coast over there. There's my fleet, by the way, blockading Firmon's port. Like a good little fleet, but we can't really... Oh, actually, no, we can see Firmon's port. It's way over there in the distance, but yep. As you can see, my fleet blockades the only entrance into it, so well done, fleet. We've got that trade under control now. Anyway, let's deal with the enemy army. So, I have a few legionary cohorts and a few early legionary cohorts. So, I'm going to have the earlies make up the front line with their pillums and shit. So, that's what we're going to do. Let's get you guys grouped up. And then, just like all our usual battles, I'll have the stronger legionary cohorts marching right behind them with their stronger pillums and all that. Lovely good enough. And Vibus Plautus, you will be marching on the flank. You'll be doing your flanking stuff. You will probably be taking out the enemy artillery, as they do have artillery. So, let's wipe out a nice valuable bit of Brutii artillery. We'll deal with the Firmon army later, though. We'll deal with these armies first. So, I want my men to march up and draw level with the enemy army. So, let's just march up here. Actually, you know what? We can compress our formation a little bit, actually. So, let's just march up to here. There we go. And then legionary cohorts will do the same thing. So, let's get you guys set off. So you guys will march over here. We're going to compress your formation a little bit. It might make it easy for the ballister to hit us, but what I do expect is the ballister will probably just miss every shot. Now over there is Firmon, by the way, just waiting to be conquered. It's a little bit low detail at the minute, but we'll get there short. That's actually quite well hidden by the hills. I like that. This army is pathetically weak and should fall very quickly because it's just a few principes backed up with one unit of early legion. Oh wait, standard legionary cohorts. Oh well, they'll fall anyway. I'll just attack them from the front and then cavalry them in the back. Simple as that. Right, how are we doing everywhere else? Cavalry, 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 Mr. General. I have a job for you. You'll be taking out the enemy artillery positions, so you start making your way forward, please. These legionary cohorts should fall quite easily to me. I do outnumber them. The Valetae gladiators should fall quite easily as well. They don't wear armour. They should be very vulnerable to a cavalry charge. I know they do have spears, but if we get in the back of them when they're not looking, if we can get them engaged, we can easily wipe out the gladiators. But I think the other thing they do have is they do have stronger morale, so they don't really have a lot to lose, Valetae gladiators, which is why they fight. So we do need to work hard to break up their morale, but we should be in a good position in that position. Legionaries are now just starting to draw into a nice straight line, so we should be able to attack them very, very soon. They're all just marching forward with all their nice standards and shit. Easy battle for us, but the ballista has actually started to attack us, so you guys, I need to spread your formation out a bit, please. Let's get into just a looser formation. I'm not going to bother with a test tutor, but there we go. Spread our formation out, and there, look, my men have rapidly expanded. Now it looks like I have more men than I actually do. That might scare the Brutii a little bit. But it also looks like the ballista is attacking my other one. So right, the ballista is attacking everything. So you know what? We'll just spread out into a loose formation as we make our way forward, and it might make it harder for the Brutii to actually hit us with their pillums. But right, you guys get your pillums out now because I'm taking a few bad losses in this one actually. Get your pillums out, lads. Let's just get our pillums in there and just start wiping out their numbers. Come on. Let's just take them all out because they're going to charge into us any minute now. There we go. I think we're doing better in terms of pillums actually in this one. Right, you guys, you're going to get your pillums out as well, or you might need to move forward a little bit more. That might just be the case, but oh well. These guys can save their pillums for later, actually, because we'll have them use their pillums on the other attacking army, which has actually just arrived. Right, you guys, I want you to charge forward and just get stuff done. You guys, charge forward, get stuff done. Legionaries, let's bring you in now. I want 2 of you to go around the flank, like so, or these 3 of you go around the flank. The other 2 of you get around this flank. Start closing in on the enemy. As for you, General, while the enemy is distracted with my earlies, we're going to get you around the back while they're not looking, and we're going to wipe out the enemy artillery emplacement so they don't have any cavalry of their own to intercept me, so this should be a nice easy thing. But we could hope that the ballista will take out their own enemy men, actually, but I don't think it's going to happen. It looks like they're aware of what I'm trying to do, but they are getting their pillums out, so hopefully a pilum doesn't hit us. So General, let's just keep moving. We've managed to make their volley miss. Good. Right, let's just pull out before another volley hits us, because they do have 2 pillums, of course. That is what the feature of a legionary is, but that artillery has probably gone silent now. It's not going to be attacking us anytime soon. They are trying to throw a few more pillums in there. There we go. Not going to bother with a back attack with a cavalry just yet, though. Then again, they aren't looking. Oh, they're dispatching forces to deal with me, actually. Right, you know what, General? Let's get a back attack in, but we're going to very quickly pull out. You there, deal with those guys, deal with those stragglers. Let's get rid of them. General goes right in the back of us. There we go. We've got 2 units routing now. That's what we want to see. So let's pull you out now. You there, unit who's just a bit in the back. Let's get you dealing with these legionaries now. Let's just start pushing more and more against the Brutii now, because now we're starting to push them out. You getting these legionary cohorts now that my legionary cohorts are distracting them. They're trying to get their pillums out for some reason, but it's alright. While they're distracted doing that, General can get right in their side. Hasn't broken them into a rout, but it's definitely knocked out a few of their numbers, and yeah, we've got their morale pretty low now. There we go.
Enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
Right, that's Marcellus's army out of the picture now. Let's deal with Firmon's army. Let's get it wiped out. Now, I'm not strictly going to get a settlement out of this battle, but it's going to practically make taking Firmon an absolute walkover now. So, even if I think actually if we wipe out the Firmon garrison itself, we should be able to just march directly into the city, because you never know, we might take this army out so much we might get wiped off the campaign map, which is the ideal solution for us. But I'm just going to pull you out, Vibus Plautus, because you're taking a bit of damage from this one engagement here. I'll just let my infantry deal with these guys, because they should deal. There we go. That's one army out.
The enemy general is dead. His men know their doom approaches.
I think that's Marcellus dealt with. You guys are doing an absolute brilliant job of killing off all these stragglers. So yeah. Firmon is going to fall. Another territory force to me. That brings us down from just needing 10 to 9. So here we go. Home stretch for definite now. We are nearly done with the campaign. We are so close. I can almost taste the throne of the world.
The gods be praised. The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
I would like to thank Jupiter for allowing me to become dominant Roman now. Rome, the Roman Empire now rules the world. It will rule everything, everything. Captain Vibius is dead, by the way, so we did kill the Firmon leader, so that's good. Right, go on, just keep killing off all these guys. There we go. Right, let's just kill off this one last little legionary cohort. That's going to be... Yep, that's Firmon. That's the gates of Firmon open now. I don't think a single man... Well, alright, some men did live, I will admit, some men did live, but to be honest, I think there's barely any left. And actually, you know, if you look at my stats, barely any casualties on my side. We did take a few with the Pillums, and obviously a little bit with the general fighting, but overall, we've come out of this battle far stronger than the enemy. So Firmon will fall, another coastal settlement becomes ours. I get all their lucrative trading cash, I monopolise more trade routes, I weaken the Scipii and the Brutii at the same time. This is the kind of results we are looking for in these battles. This is what we gotta do. General, let's just bring you into this captain unit now and finish him off, and then we can call it a day. Come on. Let's just bring you up, bring you forward. Almost done now, almost done. There we go. Good strong charge there. I love the sound of you just crunching into the enemy there. Just listen to all our armour just getting squashed like a tin can. It's so satisfying when you're winning in this game. It really is. Right, come on, stop chasing around like it's the Benny Hill show. Let's just kill Captain Marcellus and basically give him a nice big telling off for ever wandering into my territory in the first place.
All Rome will be amazed
Excellent victory, guys. Excellent victory. We should be easily able to march into Fermon now. Only 3 enemy men actually live to tell the tale, so if they become the Fermon garrison, that's going to be generally annoying. But either way, it's 302 of my men have lived to tell the tale of today's battle, so I only lost a measly 80 men in total, and it looks like the Brutii probably did kill some of their own in friendly fire, so well done, Brutii. You just keep impressing me with that. But we killed 229 men today, which means it's a good battle for us in the territory of Aetolia. Odd name for this province, but whatever. Overall, kills were pretty evenly spread, but once more the general does take the more kills. I am good at committing my generals, actually. I do commit the generals to the battle. Maybe it's a bit risky, but you know what? I tend to just use them as deflect. They are a good cleanup, so you know what? It's a good tactic. It works.
Victory!
And would you look at that? Fermon is just ready to be taken. Let's just walk in. Another territory falls to me. 9 to go now. Absolutely brilliant. And Fermon is a bit pissy, so occupy it. I'm not a bastard. Lower the taxes, increase the games. You know what? Let's show the Brutii that the Roman Empire is the way forward. Stop crying over your Senate. Just join me. I'm the good guy here. But Vibus Plautus is a good commander, by the way. Now let's replenish our men and get ready for a potential Brutii retaliation, as it will inevitably come. Let's also put some archer auxiliary in this army. I think we could get some momentum going here, and we could easily take Larissa and further cut off Thessalonica from the world. But I like what we see here now. Aetolia is under our control. We could, if we took Larissa or Athens, we could cut off this nice little Greek island here for Kydonia to conquer. We're doing good now. We are doing excellent. But I think the conquest of this settlement is where we should call it a day for today, folks. We've had a very nice day on Rome Total War, have we not? And next turn we will be launching our attack on Sicily, so that will be for the next episode, of course. But overall, we have good things going on. We do need to deal with enemies in this area of the world, which we will be doing on the next episode. We will be launching our attack on Loviska, and I will be also... How close are you, by the way, Publius Julius? You can't move into Patavium this turn. But in Patavium, I am draining some light auxiliary. I am going to also now add in some Praetorian cohorts, so there we go. Building up our new army there. Captain Sextus, by the way, these are the guys who I want replenishing, so you just get into Arretium now. Let's get you replenished, and then I can send you back to Segestica, and I can possibly stage an attack on Campus Lazygus with you guys, so let's get you retrained. I could only reach... Oh, one of them was actually full. Right, oh well, I'll send you both back together anyway. And that should be us sorted and nice and safe and secure and financial and all those lovely good words I like to hear. We're doing good now, guys. We're doing good. What I am going to do, though, is... just before we do wrap up, I'm going to train a few more legionary cohorts in Parma, because my neurons are ticking. Now that we have control of the Egyptians, or it's not control, but now that we have them on my side, and it looks like the Scipii are not happy about this at all, and they are sending a large-scale force to attack Libya once more. This is a perfect opportunity for me to possibly capture Marantiunia and Cirta off the Brutii, or not the Brutii, the Scipii. Sorry, my vocabulary is always so off in these Let's Plays. I really need to get better at this. But if this is a good opportunity for us, so what we need to do is we need to just quickly fix up the situation at Corduba. So 6 turns we will have public order restored through our lovely Imperial Pass. But what I want to do is let's get a fleet going at Carthago Nova, and let's start building a barracks, or at least I will if I had the sufficient funds. Build a militia barracks here. I wanna try and get an attack out of Iberia and into Tingi, because if we could capture this, because you know what, Tingi was rightfully my territory anyway when the Spanish captured it. I was going to take it, but then it turned out the Spanish had moved their entire army there and wiped me out off the map, which was quite humiliating, but whatever. Anyway, that's where we're going to call it a day for today. We are pretty much at the end of his turn as well, so I will play through the next turn next episode. I'm not going to end a turn now because I think this is in a good length for the episode. We have another settlement under our control, so you know what, we've had a good day today. So next time on Let's Play Rome Total War, we are now truly on the path to victory. We are nearly at the end of the day. We only have 9 more regions to capture, and we have 187 years in which to do it. So, looks like we're doing very, very good for time. So, we will deal with all this on the next episode. So, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and I look forward to seeing you all on the next one. So, I hope you all have a nice day, and I will talk to you all next time on Let's Play Rome Total War. Have a nice night now, folks. Have a nice night.